As the 2023 elections approach, there seems to be a calculated and deliberate conspiracy, particularly from some powerful politicians from the north, to deny the southeast the party's presidential ticket, and politicians are bound to adopt a variety of strategies to achieve their objectives. The consensus approach is therefore an arrangement purely amongst individual aspirants within the party. The leadership of the party has no input in this, as it is a cardinal policy to boost the chances of a consensus presidential candidate of northern origin emerging in the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the leading aspirant in the north agree to harmonize their campaigns. Three presidential aspirants under the People's Democratic Party, Abubakar Bukola Saraki, governors of Sokoto and Bauchi states, Aminu Waziri Tambuwa and Senator Bala Mohammed has met with the former military head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, over possible emergence of a consensus presidential candidate for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for the 2023. The quadruple were, however, at the hilltop residence of IBB in Minna, Niger State capital, without former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who is also a presidential aspirant. According to a report by a top source, former military president General Ibrahim Babangida has advised People's Democratic Party (PDP) to adopt consensus in choosing its presidential candidate for the 2023 elections. He gave the advice while briefing journalists after a closed-door meeting with three PDP presidential aspirants for 2023 elections. The former Nigeria military leader, who as usual refused to be committed, however tacitly expressed support for the decision to have a consensus presidential candidate among the aspirants. He also applauded them for their efforts in trying to find a credible consensus candidate for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 general elections. He noted the group had the interest of Nigeria at heart, which is why they are making consultations far and wide, adding that he is in support of their plans for a better Nigeria. Saraki, who spoke to newsmen after the visit to Babangida, said the team felt the former military president should be briefed about the efforts they are making to get a consensus presidential candidate that will face that of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in next year's presidential election. Political observers are of the opinion that with the endorsement of elders statesmen like IBB, Southeast presidential candidates, especially with favorites like Peter Obi, Ayim Pius and Nyesom Wike, are most likely to miss out on the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential ticket, as Bukola Saraki, Aminu Tambuwa, Bala Mohammed from the North region were doing every possible to jettison the rotation arrangement and throw the ticket open, and IBB opting against zoning might also frustrated the earlier arrangement to zone the PDP presidential ticket to the south. According to a report by Daily Sun, the Sokoto State Governor and People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential aspirant for the forthcoming general election in 2023, Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, has warned that what should be of paramount to PDP is how to win the election in 2023 and not wasting all its energy on zoning controversy. He said the most important thing is the unity of the country, and Nigeria at this point in time is in dire need of a president with competence and capacity, not a regional president. A member of the committee from the north said more than half of the committee members have keyed into the zero zoning arrangement to enable all aspirants to participate in the primary exercise. during which a presidential candidate will emerge. Tambuwal further added that the polity of today required a national leader that is going to reinvigorate the cohesion and unity of the country. And what Nigeria needed is not a personal president but a Nigerian president, and therefore the party must throw the contest for the party presidential ticket open. Afias Atun, what's your take on this? What's your reaction to this as PDP presidential aspirant visit IBB, and according to IBB, he did stress or rather advise the presidential aspirant that actually visit him that the party, the PDP, should go for consensus a candidate, and from my indication, the host, which is IBB, wants the ticket to also go to the north. Alright, what's your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction. And according to Saraki and Tambuwal, they did visit IBB to brief him regarding his situation of things as 2023 general elections draws closer. Alright, please drop your reaction in the comment section now, and your voice will be heard and clear around the world, okay? The first reaction here now is from Echelon. Echelon says, we are not supposed to allow those who stifled democracy to have a say when democratic matters are concerned, okay? Then Melvick also commented here saying, if Peter Obi loses PDP primaries, let him leave the party because they will fail woefully and form a third force with the youth, and people who have the interests of the nation at heart will vote for him massively, okay? Right, still taking more comments here, and the next here is from Nwakwo. Nwakwo says, we are watching. Say we are watching, okay? Then also to Dominic Ojelere also commented saying, anything you people like do, we are watching. Then Boyode Benga Emmanuel also commented here saying, if we are talking about peace, unity and equity, I will ask the whole country to unite together and zone the president to Southeast like they did in 1999. It was between OBJ and Olufale, so don't let us parabolate or deceive ourselves, okay? Then this is all we can take for now. Thanks and God bless, and share, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you support Vera, spread this report across all these platforms. Bye for now. Do join us in the other news, please, okay?